Hello. Welcome to this new stream, and we'll be doing some analysis here. And we had the pennant, and we got the breakout. Right now, it's retesting this, and we have the stoppages. I'll be explaining how I came up with these stoppages, and we'll be doing more chit chat. And if you have any questions, you may ask in the chat. Okay. Just let me figure out if this stream is working fine. Then we're good to go. Okay, so we are good, and my voice is also clear. So we have this long consolidation, and if you don't know how the pennants work, and so market structures goes in two ways. Let me get my pen. So market structures goes in mainly two ways. It's W and M patterns. So W, M, and this is the patterns of consolidation. Okay, then we have is N pattern, and this comes when we have a trend. So here we have this. First we had this N pattern, and then we have is M, but it rejected here. So we had the change of structure, change of character here. We had the BUS here, didn't break the structure, and went above for the W. So here we have the confirmation that we have an upside move. So this is major let me remove this. Major change of character. Then we had this break of structure, and it broke the structure. Then it's retesting the structure again, and here we found another W. So if the candle body closes here, if the candle body closes below this, and then we have an issue, and this can be change of structures here. So we don't have to see that unless until we have some bad news. And so we had this news that Jeff Bezos has sold like how many, like I've posted this on the threads. Okay, so he sold 25 million shares of his Amazon. So this is a news that can create some chaos. Lately we had seen Michael Burry and Warren Buffett selling their assets, and now it's Amazon, Jeff Bezos. So usually pennants don't give this kind of retest, and they just swing away. But if it's giving the chance to land into this zone, then we maybe have an issue. Let me show you more opinions. So we have this pennant here. Same, we are seeing this W pattern. And then M was rejected here. So fake out, then again M. Then it retested and went back. So how we'll understand fake outs and retest and final movement of pennant. So let's dive into the world of pennants. It's a crazy world of pennants, and if you wanna learn the best entrances, you can just ignore the pennant. So pennants are very important, and if you are able to learn this, you will be good to understand the best and find the best entrances for yourself. So let's start with the pennant. I missed. So pennant goes in the triangular formation. So this is how the formation is. And then we have this movement, and then it goes like this. Then it comes to here. And then it goes. So this is how pennant is. So sometimes there are 4 concepts in the pennants. So first is it gives a retest and then go back. That's the first. So first is retest. The second is, and the most important, is fake out. And if you're able to understand the fake outs, you will be able to find the reversals as well. Then we have is change of characters and BUS, where we'll use some SMC here. And then finally we have is a reversal. So the first is a pennant is made like this, and then it gives a fake out, then comes into the region, and then gives a final reversal. So these are 2 change of structures, change of characters. So first change of character is this, second is this, and a third is this. So if you know about the pennants, you know that you have 3 entrances here. The first entrance is this turtle soup piece here. So in a turtle soup, we just make money in the consolidation. So we know that it's gonna move in this parallel channel, and when it exits this break of structure, change of character, we just remove ourselves from the business. We just take out our profits and leave it. We don't go with fake outs, we don't go with the retest. So that's one way to do it. Sorry. Turtle soup. Just a second. The second is you wait for the fake out. So second is you wait for the fake out. Now the third is entry on the retest. Entry and retest. So here we have turtle soup, then we have to waiting for the fake out, then third on the retest. So here you'll put your positions. So this will be your stop loss and this will be your reward. So this is the risk and this is the reward. Okay, so whenever you place a position like this, you have like 1:7. So easily you will be able to get 1:7 or 1:11 risk and reward. This is the standard of the pennants, and whenever it comes in trend, this is the way to go. So pennants are the best entrances. Okay, so let's do this on the chart and see practically how it's working. Let me move these. Okay. So let's go on a 1 minute chart. Actually, just leave it and go on the another chart. Here we go, we have a 1 minute chart. Let me find some pennant here. And spotting the pennant is very important. Ellipse, this cannot be a pennant. Okay. So one thing also that I forgot to tell you that pennants, where to find the pennant, and spotting the pennants is the key to your observation. So usually you'll find the pennants at the central zone of the market. So find pennants. I don't know why I'm writing this, but it's fine. At central zone. And you can find it on any time frame. So doesn't matter you have a 1 hour time frame or 1 minute time frame. You can find it at any time frame and with any asset. So any asset, no problem with it. Any asset would have these candles and it goes into the consolidation, then into a trend. You can easily find the pennants there. Okay. And one thing, is it good to use no way, man. Okay. So you're saying that I have wasted my half an hour. How is that supposed to be? Oh sheesh. Okay. So the problem is my pen isn't showing. Let me figure this out. Okay, this is wild, man. Seriously. You have to do this on. I'm using this Epic pen and it's not showing, so I have to use the Microsoft Note. Okay. Okay, no problem. We'll do this again and I'm not going anywhere. Okay, I guess we are good now, and hopefully you are able to see the pen. Let me just confirm. I'm still figuring out this, and I don't know why it's not showing the pen. Trying to do it on a Microsoft. Oh, crazy, man. Just crazy. I have to figure out a lot of things. Okay. I guess I should just do it with the display capture, and I guess we're good to go. Okay. Okay, here we go, and this should be good enough. Okay, finally we have made it this far. Let's start. So I was talking about the opinions, and let's do this again. No problem. Let me get. Okay, so we were discussing about the opinions, and when it comes to opinions, opinions goes in this market structure. So comes like this. Sorry. So this is what we call a pennant. It's in a triangular form, and can also be like this. This is the first kind of pennant we can see, which is direct pennant, and this is the consolidated pennant. Comes like the so this is the consolidated pennant, this is the direct one. This is the consolidated. Okay, so here we go. And in this we have three concepts to understand. First is the turtle soup. Then we have is a fake out. Sorry. Then we have is break of structure. Then we have a fake out. And finally we have a reversal. So the turtle soup starts from A to B, and those who want to play it safe goes into this consolidation part. Then comes those, so here these were gone, and now comes to the break of structure. So this is the break of structure. The structure is broken and it takes a side. So here we have break of structure, and again we have a fake out. So in this we won't see a fake out, we see a direct reversal which comes here at D. So here is the direct reversal. Now comes to the actual, most probably these are the pennants which we see usually. So 90% of the pennants will be this one, and when we're in a trend zone, when the market is trending and we are on some bull run or bearish side of things, we'll see the direct pennants, and unless and until we have consolidation, we will see these kind of pennants. So here we have this turtle soup again from A to B. So they come up here and they sell it here. And then we have is the break of structure here, which is a fake one. So here comes the C, fake out. Then finally we see a reversal right here. Okay, and how to measure the SR interchange for this? So we'll use this one, and we'll be using here. And for the fake out, we'll be using this one, this BOS, fake BOS structure. This will be our retest. So this is the fake out, this is the retest here. So retest. For the retest, we'll be using this, and for the complete SR interchange, we'll be using this. And if the supply or demand goes double, we'll be using this one. So this is the A, this is the B, and this is the finally C, which comes with the reversal. So I hope so this is clear, and if you have any questions, please do ask. and you can ask in the next live stream as well. Okay, we good. So now we have to find the pennants. So how to spot a pennant? So pennants can come into like can be found into in any time frame. So it doesn't matter what time frame you are using, you can find it 1 hour time frame. You can find it also on daily time frame. So normally these don't come in a daily time frame, but usually you will see on a 1 hour or 30 minutes time frame. You can also use 1 hour 1 minute chart as well to find these out. So, and usually these are found on the central zones of the market structure, and where market is pretty choppy, where our stop losses, where is actual liquidity present. This is where you will find the pennants. And pennants are dual structure. You just can't know that how the pennant would go. So well, you can do it with the trend angle. So if the pennant is going like this, it can go with the upside direction. But if the pennant is coming from here, then it can go downward. So with trend angles, you can get a gist, get a hint about where the direction could be. But you would these come with dual natures. So these are dual. So we just can't say that it would go in that particular direction. So finding pennants is what the task is here. We can use this as a pennant. So if you go here, and so you can use also triangle pattern, or you can also find make the structure from shapes. So let's do it from the go. So here you can see we have the pennant, and we have this M structure, and then was the BUS, and this is the fake BUS. As I told you that the market will provide a fake out. So this is the fake out. By measuring this, you can see the complete structure here. And finally we have a retest from here, and here is the retest and a final breakout. And as you can see that we are on the mid central zone part. So, so first we have the fake out, then we have is the retest, and it will usually retest on the central zone. This one, the market is choppy, it will try to retest here, and you have to see a morning star. So here we have the morning star, and then the market went up. Okay, and using the SR interchange, you can find the reversal. So the fake out came here, and here we go with the fake out reversal. And then finally we have is the complete structure. Then we have is the retest. So we will be retesting from B to C. So here we have a retest, and this is the volume burst. Here we have the retest, and finally we have the complete. So you'll add the retest, you will add the fake out, and you'll add the trend as well. And from the retest you can just put this SR interchange, and here you go, you have the stoppage here, major stoppage, or you can say reversal. And you will be using this from the retest actually. So this is the first reversal. Then you can, so here you can see the market is trying to take this as a breaker block, and then you can also double this if you want. So it can double it itself. So as per the rule, it can double its demand as well. Or so this comes under the volume burst. So here you go. And you can also use this with the retest as well. So either you can take this complete fake out and reversal part and use it from here, and you also can use it till from the trend as a TFC concept, which is trend falling line. And here you go. Fine. The first reversal is here, and then it's doubling. Demand is doubled. So with this you can also find the central zone. So it's rejecting from central zone and consolidating itself. So that's how you can find the opinions, and you can measure the inside liquidity. Welcome. So let's spot more opinions here. This one looks like a peanut because it has this consolidation, a choppy structure, W format. Let's try it. So yeah, the market is coming from here. So again, this was the fake out. Sorry, yeah, this was fake out. Then this can be fake out. Then this is our to include this. This is a fake out, and this is the retest. This is where it's retesting. So then finally we have the total demand, and by using the retest zone to the fake out zone, you can find the reversals. Here you go, we have the reversal right here. So within the opinions, you just have to spot the retest and the fake outs, and you will be good to go to find the SR interchange, which is supply resistant. Sorry, SD interchange, which is supply demand interchange. So you can also say that it's a SD interchange. So this is how you can find the perfect reversals, and yep, and we can see the clear rejection from here. So it can be like perfectly accurate, but you can see the rejection. You can see the zone where the market is trying to put itself into the consolidation, put itself into the rejections. So yeah. So we had the fake out, we had the retest. So if you are trying to spot these, just go for the choppy zones, find a fake out which goes beyond the zone, and then finally we have from the retest you can find the perfect reversal here. Okay, let's do this a few more times. As I said that we see our end pattern whenever the market is in a trend. So end pattern. Let's try this one. Okay. So again, we can see an end pattern here. This is a direct pennant. So in the concept, I have told you about the two kinds of pennants. So first we have a direct pennant, then the other is the indirect pennant. So we have had two examples of direct pennants. Now we have a indirect pennants. Now we have the direct pennant. So in direct pennant, we don't see a fake out, a consolidation, or retest. We see direct reversals, and spotting these is a key, and it's not as easy as it seems to be. But okay, so here we have, so with this we just use the from A to B, and we'll be good to find the reversal. So here you go, you have this reversal. So exactly you can see that we have the reversal here. Supply demand. Okay, so this was the pennant, the direct pennant. Then we have is this one. This is again a direct pennant since we are in a trend. We'll be just taking this demand from the top. Here you go, you have the reversal area. So here you can see the market became choppy, then it went for another one, and we can also see another pennant here as well, continuing with the trend. So here not the perfect one, but works just fine. You can also double this demand, so we just use it because it's not looking like a perfect pennant to me. Let's try to use it, see if this works. So you will be using this one, this from this demand to this, and here you go. We have this reversal here, and you can see we have this. Sorry. We had this candle here, hammer, and then it went for a double demand, double supply. There you go. Okay, and also you can use this double supply concept, and here you can see we have the rejections here. Okay. Here you can see another pennant. This is also a direct pennant, and you will be using this supply into the demand from the interchange. There was some network issue and I lost it. Oh, yeah, here we go. So we'll be using this, and here you go, you have this reversal area. That's how easy the pinions can be, and you can like 60 to 70% pinions work accurately, even 80%, and gives a huge risk and reward. So you're just doing it on a 1 minute chart, and you can see how powerful it can be. Then we have is this one. Yep. So here we have again a direct pennant. So we'll be using the from top to bottom, and here we go with the first supply. Not the accurate one. Okay, then we have. Let's see if we can find in the live market. We can use some other asset. Okay, here we go. We have the pennant. Here you can see we have the pennant here, and we will just be using demand is a direct pennant, and here we go with the reversal area. So this is the reversal area, and this was the pennant. Okay, so what do we have on a 1 minute chart? So here the hammer is the hammer is trying to push the market, and we saw shooting star, and we saw selling pressure here. Pretty choppy structure right here. Then we have evening star. So this can be our chain of character, and it's bending itself, so it's bending, we can use it there. So first stoppage is here because of the selling, and then I guess it will try to break this and go for double demand. So it's rejecting this change of character, and this hammer. Okay, so if you see this hammer and this hammer, it's almost the same, and with this we can expect the same structure. So if we just use this demand as a TFC, it will be good to see. And again, you can say that seeing the demand. Okay. So TFC concept is about TFC or TF. Sorry, I know again my screen would be messed up, so let's just leave it. T. So TFC is trend. I just can't use this pen. So TFC is trend following candle or trend following line. So whenever I make these lines, it's a part of TFC. FL trend following line. It's retesting this, and okay. And rejecting at the central zone of this event. So whenever you're using trend following line and trend following candle, you have to keep this in consideration that the central zone is very like major concept when it comes to trend following, and I'll be explaining this in the detail. But with trend following, you need to understand the central zone concept, and I will be explaining this later on. The central zone concept it's must to go on and must to consider when it comes to trading. Okay, here we are. We have this reversal stoppage, not the reversal, and this is how you can do it. So easy. So by just looking at the hammers, you can see how the market's working. So if this hammer is doing the same job, I'll put this like using this hammer as well. I'm expecting it to do the same job. Now we have a FUG here. So it's gonna close and we have a stoppage. So FUG can be closed here and we can see a bit of a consolidation. Okay. See the same hammer is doing the same job. This hammer, uh, this hammer, and this hammer. Because if you combine these candles, it will be the same hammer as this. And see, right on this line, we have the reversal. And here we go. This will be a retest. So hammer will retest here. Let's see if it works. We can look for pennant here. If you see, this can be ellipse. So yes. And by using this and bottom line, see the reverse. Here you go. This part will be the volume burst. As I said that this hammer will be retested, and if it fails, then let's see gold in the meantime. What do we have with the gold? Okay, gold was, so here we had the inner resistance, and from there it was rejected. Given the signal and analysis as well on my Discord as well, and we had this reversal. Also, you can see we have the pennant here. By using this, let's see the reversal here, and here we go. We have this reversal. Sorry, from here. Here we go. How precise was it? Exact. See. Okay, and I guess that's it. So here you can see the same. This hammer is retesting again, and then it's failing. So we have the same structure here, just that the body is bigger than this, so might be more powerful. Okay, because there's the holding volume. Actually, it would consolidate more here because we have the holding volume here, so it must be less. Okay. And you can also do the SR interchange, this trend line. So we can see this stoppage as well first. Okay, so what's up with this? Okay, so this hammer was failed, then made this one as a support. Let's see if this works out. We have the inverted hammer here, so this is very powerful, and we have the volume fill up here. You can say FPG. G, nice. Okay. We're seeing huge crash on S&P. Okay. With gold, we are on the central zone, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Now we have this one. So if one hammer fails, the other goes by and the supply follows, and this one is pretty much big. So this one is also hammer, and this will retest this hammer too. And we have shooting star zone. Probably it will take a stoppage here. And this trend falling curve was broken. So we'll take trend falling line from here to here. I'll put this. This will be our reversal. And here we go. We have the reversal of the trend bending curve. We have this curve, and here we have the reversal. Cool. Sorry. And I guess it would be almost perfect. Okay, so I will end this stream right here, and as you know, opinions are the best entrance, and we'll be talking about this topic in detail later. And we have the ellipses, we have much more to discuss. So yeah, that's it for this one, and I'll be back with another one. Okay, thank you so much, and have a great day. See this one thing, we have this one exactly the same, and with this we'll have yes, it was rejected from central zone. And a 30 on a 1 hour chart, if this is a fake out, then we can target for this. Let's see how this turns out. But on long range, we like on a longer time frame, we have a bullish move, and so again at the reversal, it's retesting now. We can say that it was a volume burst. So reversal areas are the best, and they're pretty powerful. So yeah, that's it for this video, for the stream, and I hopefully will be back at the same time.